doubting my momentum, and I think last 150 meters I tried putting in an extra gear, but I just couldn't catch my stride until about the last few meters, and I don't know, unconsciously looked up to the screen, and I noticed how far ahead I was, and immediately I thought of my health and realizing that I still have another 2 more rounds tomorrow to run, and I thought if the times aren't going to come, there's no use for me to push it all the way to my limit, and I just allowed the race to go through to the finish line. And at the same time, I just love to thank my competitors as well for helping me put out a good show today and a good performance.
Wayde, clearly you run block 1. What did your coach tell you before the race?
Coach, I think we've got a very silent program before every race, but I think we both know that hard work has to be done way in advance, so we both believed in the fact that we were ready to compete, and we were ready to go out there for the gold medal, and I'm so glad that things worked out for us, because I kept telling myself before the race, it's one thing believing you can win the gold medal, it's a different thing going out there and actually going out there and producing it and letting it be. And like I said with David's question as well, I've got utmost respect to everyone I compete against, so I know that it's never going to be a walk in the park. It's always going to be a good competition, a good challenge, and I mean, I've ran against each and every one of them my entire 400-meter career, and I've seen, or we've seen each other grow each and every race, and anything can be expected. So it's really just, especially in the 400 now, it's a day by day, a competition by competition type of thing, and anyone can come out with any result on the day. So I'm just so grateful that I can say I came through with the gold medal yet again.
Charles Balou from the Daily Sun in South Africa. Wayde, what is your message back home to South Africa that you've won, and what are your chances of winning the double and the future of the sprinters in South Africa when doing well?
Yeah, it's always a massive honor for myself to represent my country and bringing yet again another gold back home. It's always a massive privilege. As a track and field athlete, we are alone proud to be out here representing our country, wearing the national clothes and being able to carry the national flag onto the competitions, and I have the opportunity to come home with a gold medal yet again and continue inspiring track and field in South Africa and hopefully help it grow. And at the same time, it's always an honor for me to represent my teams and my family, and I'm just grateful to be here and to be able to run, and yeah, just thank the Lord for continuously helping me go through each and every competition healthy and strong, and before every race as well, I pray that all my competitors are healthy and come over the line healthy, and I think our prayers were answered today.
Wayde, Alex Beck from the Mirror. Isaac McQuarrie was denied entry to the stadium to run tonight, claimed he was fit, wasn't able to do so. Do you have sympathy with him for his situation, and did that slightly take the shine off the evening at all?
It was definitely a heartbreaking moment. I mean, it's 2 good competitors actually this year, both Kirani James and Isaac McQuarrie having to withdraw through illnesses. I really wish them both a speedy recovery. Thinking back to Isaac's situation yesterday, I saw him I saw him after or just before the 200-meter heat as well, and the only thing I can think of was just wrapping my arms around him and telling him he should get well soon, because I mean, I wouldn't want that for any competitor. I mean, we all, as much as we all strive to leave with gold medals, we all also want to go out there and have the best guys on the track with us, and it's such a massive pity. But he's a strong athlete. I've seen him come through, break through a lot of challenges, and at the same time, I have a lot of sympathy for him.
Okay, from Independent Newspaper South Africa. Wayde, with a 400-meter gold in the bag, do you allow your head to kind of run away with you and think of 200 gold? Was it kind of, yeah?
It's easier said than done. I mean, this is a competition, anything's possible. We've seen through almost every event this competition, it's very unpredictable. But I know that I've got the abilities. My body still feels very good. The recovery process after tonight was a bit difficult. It took me a while to recover, and like I said, it was quite cold. And I know that recovering tonight is very, very important for tomorrow's semi-final, because it's going to go from endurance straight to speed tomorrow. So I need to get myself back to recovering, and also obviously do the doping process now, and also allow my body to recover properly. And yeah, I think it's really just a day-by-day, step-by-step process that we as athletes need to go through.
Wayde, one connection from Spain. How does it feel to be the most known person in track and field from now on, now that Usain Bolt is out?
It's always an honor. I mean, it's one thing being named amongst the greats of track and field, but it's a different thing putting out the performances to lay concrete grounds to that recognition. So I know that I've got a massive responsibility on me now to continue performing and continue growing and continue putting out great performances, and also with that continue winning medals, and I think that's what's important right now, to continue the great legacy that the greats before me has left behind, and continue building track and field.
Michael, Wayde up from TalkSport UK Radio. Just following on from that question, over here, Wayde. Just following on from that question, obviously we are saying goodbye to the likes of Usain Bolt and Mo Farah. Are you ready to take on that mantle, and do you feel that it is your responsibility to become the face of your sport at this stage?
Well, it's really something that is obviously a massive honor, but I mean, if I look at my competition that I have right here now, it could be any of our throne, to be honest with you. I mean, just yesterday, I mean the day before yesterday, Stephen broke the sub 44, and my friend over here was probably not one of the favorites for a medal, and he came out and broke through. So each and every one of us are growing each and every competition, and I'd like to see more than just myself come through for the sports and fighting for the image of the sports. I think we've got great potential. I think us as track and field fans and support should just back each and every athlete and encourage and build a positive environment around our sport other than a negative one.
Joe Townsend from Sky News Radio in the UK. Just coming back to your earlier answer about Isaac, it's one thing having an injury or being ill and not being able to run. What would you have done if you had been told you weren't allowed to run?
Me, myself?
Yeah.
It depends whose fault it was. But obviously there's a lot of fingers that's being pointed right now. I just know he's ill, and he's obviously in a different hotel than what I am in. So it is quite disappointing. I would love him to have his fair opportunity. He was in great form. I believe that he would have done very, very well this championships, and like I said earlier, I've got so much sympathy for him. I really wish that I could even give him my medal, to be honest with you, but this is sports, these things happen, and each and every one of us need to go out there and fight for opportunities. It could have been any one of us, and any one of us could have lost out on that opportunity, but it's sports, it's a journey, it's life. We all have disappointments, we all have tough times, but you just need to get back up and fight harder.
Question for Ron, please. Hi, Ashley from the Olympic Channel. Wayde, you mentioned giving your medal. This question is actually for all three of you. Your coaches are going to be given a medal. What do you think about that?
We have you answer first, Stephen?
I think they can answer first.
We'll give Wayde a bit of a break. Would you answer that, please?
Can you repeat the question, please?
This is for all three of you, Wayde. We can also get a quick comment from you as well at the end. But what does it mean to you that not only you get a medal, Stephen, but your coach gets one as well, so they get to be recognised?
Yes, my coach, he's kind of like my best friend. I can actually have conversation with him. He's a nice man, so I'm very happy for both of us, and it's just a journey. A few months with him, and things are going great. And I love him. He's a great coach.
Yeah, it's one of the gifts from my coach. I'm so happy because I get it from my coach.
And Wayde?
Yeah, I think everyone knows the superstar coach I have. So it's actually a massive honor for me to be able to be part of that blessing for. I mean, she's a massive inspiration to each and every one of us in this room here today at the age of 75 today. Being able to reach these great heights with her athletes. I mean, she had to wait such a long time to be able to achieve 3 golds in 3 years as a coach, and on the 3rd gold she gets to take one home as well and brag with it to her family and friends. Just last year, unfortunately, both my medals before this had to go to mom, because she said everything that was achieved in her house stays at home. So this is my first gold medal that I can take to my own house. So I'm glad that both myself, my parents, and my coach can celebrate this moment. And it's really a massive honor for me to be able to represent my team the way I am right now.
Question at the front here, please.
Larry with Run Blog Run. Could Stephen and Abdallah tell us a little bit about the races and what they liked about the races today?
Well, my heats was pretty good, but my semis felt easier than my heat. Final, it got out decent, ran a nice backstretch, but coming home to 150, just didn't know if I had it in me, but I had to fight for it, and I got the silver. I'm thankful to God, my coach, my family, my friends for supporting me so much, and I appreciate the silver medal.
Yes, when I come to semi-final, just I'm going to final by best number, best time for semi-final. Come to final, just look about good time, and around these guys, the rate is too fast, just thinking about something else. So I go like taking it. That's also, the race is too fast, but also want to say thanks to God about it.
Is there any more questions for the athletes? Actually, just one right down here, please.
Hi, Crystal Arnold from Supersport. This is for Wayde. Wayde, I want to know, how different does this feel to 2015?
I think every year has its new challenges, and every year it gets tough. I don't think it ever became easier for me. I think right after Rio, I found out that I had a back injury, so this entire season I've been struggling to gain some fitness and to get some consistent training. But at the same time, my times went from strength to strength within the lower disciplines, and I know that each and every race was very important for me to build some good momentum before I get to World Championships, and it's obviously now we're going to use the competitors that I did get the opportunity to race against, and I knew the quality that I was racing against was not going to be a walk in the park. But when the gun went, obviously we all went out hard, and I think as I crossed the finish line and I saw that I clearly had the goal, it was such a massive relief, because it's one thing saying you can get it, it's a different thing finally achieving it, and it's such an honor for me to finally say that I've got 3 goals in 3 years. It sounds good, it feels good. It's a massive honor, and I thank the Lord each and every day for this great blessing and this great opportunity that I have. But I know this was not my best. I know that I've got so much more that I can achieve, and I know that there's so much more hard work that I can put in. So I'm actually looking forward to this off season, to be able to put in that hard work and hopefully have a pain-free off season. But I was told no top athlete can go through a season injury-free. So I'm really just going to embrace every moment, and yeah, I'm so glad that I came away with another goal.
Any other questions? One last one then, please.
Wayde, how did you feel after the 200? Has that affected you, or?
Now that the 400's gone, I love the 200. I love it so much. I got over the finish line with a smile. I could go through the mix zone, interacting with media and the press conference and everything, and I even had a nice jog back to the warm up area. So I'm very excited. I just hope that I can get good rest tonight, and the body still feels good tomorrow. I trust that coach did the right moves and the right work for this championships. The 400 meter was comfortable, but obviously we all know the pain that comes with that once we cross the finish line. But I'm very excited for the 200 that's coming up. But the body just needs to be ready, and I'll give it my best shot.
Okay, thank you very much.